Right now at 5, Wisconsin's governor urges La Crosse and Eau Claire voters to block 2 constitutional amendments.
And a La Crosse County program is making sure local veterans receive their benefits.
You're watching WKBT La Crosse. This is News 8 Now at 5.
Good evening, everyone, and thanks for joining us for News 8 Now at 5. I'm Ken Kozarowski.
And I'm Emily Brown. A suspect charged in a Juneau County homicide is bound over for trial. 47-year-old Donald Dahlberg is accused of first-degree intentional homicide for the death of 57-year-old Floyd Burdick in Juneau County. Dahlberg also faces charges of arson, firearm possession as a felon, hiding a corpse, and bail jumping. Police in January found Burdick's body near a trail in Mauston. A county judge today found probable cause a crime was committed. Dahlberg is held on a $1 million cash bond. His arraignment is set for August 27th.
Well, what a difference just a couple of hours makes.
Oh, yeah, I know. It's storming right now.
Yeah, the sun was beaten down in
Yep.
La Crosse the last couple hours, but it is full-on storm
Yep.
conditions right now. Let's get the latest details from our meteorologist, Bill Grahl. Bill.
Hi, Ken and Emily. I can only imagine how it sounds on the roof there. I always remember that. Boy, the heavy rain, or especially if there's hail, you can barely talk to one another. So let's head outside through CityCam, and yeah, good old-fashioned downpour underway. It's not going to last all that long, though. In fact, just in the past 30 seconds or so, those skies are already starting to brighten just a little bit to our north. But what you need to know, periodic storm chances all the way through Thursday, some of which could be strong at times, locally heavy rainfall like we're seeing outside right now. Also warm and humid over the next 8 days. So a quick check of radar showing that line of storms pushing kind of south-southeast across the region, a heaviest part of the cell over southern La Crosse County, northern Vernon County, southern Monroe County. And these will continue to push to the south. Could see wind gusts upwards of 40 miles per hour, maybe some small hail with that. And as you saw through CityCam, very heavy rain for a brief time. Current temperatures in the 60s and 70s where it's raining. Everyone else in the low to mid 80s. We'll see those storms for some this evening. Dry but muggy overnight. Could see some more storms as we head into tomorrow morning. I'll detail what's looking like a rather active several days over the next 8 days. That's coming up in just a few minutes. Back to you guys.
All right. Thank you, Bill. Well, Wisconsin's governor is asking voters to vote no on 2 state constitutional amendments proposed in next month's election. Now, Wisconsin's Republican-controlled legislature has 2 amendments that would give the legislature sole authority to distribute any federal money that the state gets. Since the 1930s, state law has given the governor that power. So if these amendments pass, anything from a small grant awarded to the state's tourism department to emergency disaster relief funds would need to go through the full legislature before it's spent. Evers and La Crosse state lawmakers today say it is a dangerous power grab by Republicans to eliminate checks and balances. Larson's General owner says the pandemic put businesses like hers in jeopardy, and fast action is needed for future natural or economic crises.
And the ability to have swift access to funding really kept us afloat during that time. We need to be able to let the governor's office have access to give us funding when we need it.
Evers says the amendments amount to a weakening of the state's executive branch, no matter if it's a Republican or Democrat in that office.
La Crosse County veterans are now able to access their benefits faster. And as Allison Fergut explains, it's all thanks to some critical changes being made at a county office. Allison.
Ken and Emily, La Crosse's Veterans Services Office helps vets get the benefits.
It has been a journey.
Retired Lieutenant Colonel Jane Brannon has firsthand experience with how confusing it can be to access veteran benefits.
So as a senior officer retiring, I knew nothing of the VA process once I left, and it was a mystery. And I realized that if that was a mystery to me, then it's a mystery to others.
Brannon joined La Crosse County's VSO in January of 2023, hoping to help local veterans better understand the benefits process. But back then, La Crosse veterans would have to wait 6 to 8 months to get an appointment at the office.
If you gave me an appointment 8 months out, I'd probably forget what I wanted to do.
That didn't sit right with Brannon. She and the VSO team worked together to make the process more efficient.
Part of it was making sure that everybody has the same knowledge level so we can handle the claims. We've also streamlined how we do our scheduling, so offering more times, appointment times for veterans.
And the team's hard work paid off. In just over 18 months, the VSO has decreased appointment wait times down to just 2 weeks.
We can help them start the process earlier and hopefully hopefully get those benefits delivered to them earlier as well.
It's a turnaround that has County Board member and veteran Paul Wench impressed.
Anecdotally, I can tell you that I can pick up the phone. If I have a question, I can get an answer.
He says the VSO team has made an effort to meet veterans where they are, attending American Legion and VFW meetings around the county.
To have someone come in, speak knowledgeably to the benefits available to all of the veterans is just an invaluable resource.
And Wench says the personal connections Brandon is creating are making all the difference.
She's been very, very present, very proactive, and not just Jane, her office as well.
The Veteran Services Office is not unique to La Crosse. In Wisconsin, each county is mandated to provide their own. Ken and Emily?
All right, Allison, thanks very much. The VSO is hosting a meeting tomorrow from 9 to noon about the PACT Act. That'll be held at their office in La Crosse's Health and Human Services building.
A Sparta-based credit union is warning the public of a text message scam targeting their customers. According to a Facebook post, First Community Credit Union says their customers have been receiving text messages regarding a charge being made to their account at a specific place and time. The message also includes a link prompting customers to click on it to verify their purchases. The credit union is urging those who receive the messages to ignore them and to not click the associated link.
Golfing in memory of a Central High School legend. Dick Hackett was a teacher, coach, and AD at Central High School for 34 years. Today's golf outing started at Fox Hollow Golf Course 28 years ago when Hackett retired. The Central Coaches Association continues this event to show appreciation for the hard work he put towards the school all over those years.
Everything about Central High School. Right. He just embraced everything about Central. He was there for the students, the athletes, his coaches, and they loved him back.
So the money raised at today's outing goes to the La Crosse Coaches Association for scholarships and extracurriculars.
Sweeping reform.
President Biden unveiling new proposals that would change how the Supreme Court operates. A reason they're likely to face pushback from Congress in just a few minutes.
Look, here's a phone company who wants us to use our phones less.
That's ironic.
Yeah, but in a good way. Let's find us again with Us Mode. U.S. Cellular, built for us. It's a free ride. But I already paid.
They don't clock out at 5 or care if it's the weekend. That means we keep working too.
So when Eric Hovde says that farmers don't work hard, that pisses me off.
Think of farming. Look at the old physical toil that it would take on your body. Now you're largely driving around a tractor.
A California banker criticizing Wisconsin farmers for not working hard? We know what that is.
Eric Hovde, what the hell's wrong with this guy?
I'm Tammy Baldwin, and I approve this message.
You know what frustrates me is seeing people who are 50, 60, even 70 years old who are worth less today than they were the day they were born. How does this happen? These folks never learned money management. I love talking about money management at Firefighters Credit Union, so if you'd like to learn more, please give me a call.
Everybody's welcome at Firefighters Credit Union.
Improving your home, improving your life with new windows. If you are tired of old windows that don't open or close properly, that are drafty and cold, that are rotting and falling apart, your life can be better. Enjoy comfort, convenience, and peace of mind with new windows. Feel good when your home looks great inside and out. Call or visit the board store for a prompt free estimate. Get more for less today and every day. The Board Store, 524 Copeland, La Crosse.
Drive into summer with a new Honda. Heading out for a day at the beach or a weekend in the mountains. Make an impression with the unmistakable style of the HR-V or turn heads in the sporty Civic. And when you drive a Honda, you're driving with the 2024 Kelley Blue Book's KBB.com Best Value brand. So act now to get an offer you'll love. Buy online, reserve from select dealers, or hurry into the Honda Summer Event.
Our phones were made to help us connect, and somehow they've made us less connected. Which is ironic. Don't you think? Ugh, I love this song so much. Let's find us again with Us Mode. U.S. Cellular, built for us.
The news continues on News 8 Now. Expect more.
President Biden has unveiled a trio of proposals that would change the way the U.S. Supreme Court works, including who can sit on the bench and for how long.
Skylar Henry has more details from the White House.
President Biden unveiled plans Monday to dramatically change the way the Supreme Court operates. Biden is calling for stripping away lifetime appointments and enacting an 18-year term limit for the justices. That would set up a system where a new justice would be needed every 2 years.
They have no desire to make the court better. They're just trying to make it more liberal.
President Biden also wants Congress to pass a tough new code of ethics requiring the disclosure of all major gifts and the justices to recuse themselves if they or their families are involved in the case.
The idea that wealthy individuals, many of them right-wing, can both pay for cases before the court and at the same time give justices gifts or trips is outrageous.
Neither proposal currently stands any chance of passing the Republican-controlled House or narrowly divided Senate.
The liberals in this country want to pack the court. They want to destroy the court. So their initiatives coming from Biden will be dead on arrival in the Senate.
President Biden is also calling on Congress to ratify a constitutional amendment prohibiting blanket immunity for presidents. It comes in response to the court ruling that former President Trump is largely immune from prosecution for his acts in office. While the White House isn't expecting to secure a new amendment on this politically charged issue, it hopes the conversation will energize Democratic voters.
A lot of this is, frankly, a reaction to Supreme Court decisions and behavior by some of the justices that are unpopular among Democrats.
Trump came out against the proposal, saying Biden is trying to destroy the Supreme Court. Skylar Henry, CBS News, the White House.
Now, to pass a constitutional amendment, you need either 2/3 support in both the House and Senate or a constitutional convention with 2/3 of the states, and then approval by 3/4 of the state legislatures. Well, Election Day is now just 99 days away.
Yeah, and both Vice President Kamala Harris and former President Donald Trump hit the campaign trail over the weekend. It comes as a new poll shows that Harris has a higher favorability among voters than Trump, barely a week after she entered the race.
The Harris campaign claims a record $200 million raised in the first week and over 170,000 signatures for new volunteers. Meanwhile, Trump stepped up his attacks on the current VP.
I'm running against a low IQ individual.
Kamala Harris's deadly destruction of America's borders is completely and totally disqualifying for her to be president.
Harris responded to Trump's claims, calling him out for allegedly lying.
Donald Trump has been resorting to some wild lies about my record, and some of what he and his running mate are saying, well, it's just plain weird.
Michigan Governor Gretchen Whitmer, who serves as a co-chair of the Harris campaign, said Harris is probably going to make a decision about her running mate in the next 6 to 7 days.
Heat, humidity, and evening storms. Bill's going to give us a look at the rest of July's forecast when we come back.
Tell me about the day that you first found out about Nolan's birth defect.
Everything was normal up until my 20-week ultrasound. I learned my baby would not survive. I did not have the choice to do what was right for me and my family. To think that there's a possibility of a national abortion ban scares me to death.
Derek Van Orden and his extreme positions around reproductive freedoms are why I'm running for Congress. I'm Rebecca Cook, and I approve this message.
Army National Guard soldiers have the option to train and learn skills in the trade fields, skills that can lead to employment at home as well. Find out how you can learn a trade and serve part-time for your community and country by visiting nationalguard.com.
Okay, 500 deluxe garden gnomes. Wow.
I only meant to order 5. There's not enough money in my account for these. I'm gonna get charged.
2 things I just can't deal with: overdraft charges and garden gnomes. But your BMO Smart Advantage checking account gives you an extra day to avoid an overdraft fee.
Nice to see a bank cutting people some slack.
Well, mistakes happen, and we give you time to correct them.
So you don't like gnomes, huh? What about that one?
That one I like a lot.
BMO. Taco John's potato olays are the best potatoes on the planet. And now we guarantee your order is served hot and crispy, or we'll replace them on the spot. Let's see a French fry guarantee that. Potato olays, hot, fresh, and crispy guaranteed at Taco John's.
There are trucks, and then there's the
GMC Sierra. Available with the connected driving experience and the world's first 6-function multi-pro tailgate. GMC Sierra. It's the truck. Or get $3,500 purchase cash on select GMC Sierra models. Or get a total of $6,000 purchase allowance when you trade in an eligible vehicle.
Visit your best choice GMC dealer today.
Welcome back, everyone. A good Monday evening to you. Hopefully you had a nice start to the work week. Boy, it was dry most of the day, but looking outside through CityCam, it's a different story. We've had a nice little line of thunderstorms track through with some heavy downpours here in the immediate La Crosse area. Here's your almanac. 89 was the high, 71 the low, just slightly above those averages of 85 and 64, 98, 49 the records. Now, just a trace of rain through the release time of this almanac, but of course we've been adding to that, probably a good quarter, maybe even a half an inch in the La Crosse area, and that's just going to add to these totals. 5.37 inches for the month and over 3 inches above average for the year out at the La Crosse Airport. We're at 75 degrees, 76 downtown at the station. Winds pretty gusty out of the north as these storms roll through, and the Mississippi is falling 7.11 feet. Different story for you folks up in Eau Claire in the Chippewa Valley. 83 degrees, plenty of sunshine. Now, you did have some rain earlier, though, this afternoon. Now, current temperatures all dependent on if you're seeing some rainfall or not. We're at 75 in La Crosse, 70 in Black River Falls and Sparta, where you've seen some rain, 83 in Eau Claire, 81 in Winona, 84 in Prairie du Chien. And look at these dew points, upper 60s to low, even mid 70s in Preston. So checking that scale, yeah, that's uncomfortable to even oppressive, very summer-like day, and it's going to be a muggy night ahead with dew points in the upper 60s to around 70 degrees. Winds sustained 5 to 15 miles per hour, but again, there could be some gusts upwards of 40 miles per hour near these storms, maybe some small hail as well, but these are mainly what I like to call heavy rainers, as you can see them pushing out of La Crosse County and Monroe County and into much of Vernon County. And boy, you can even see the outflow boundary. See these little dips in the radar returns? Almost looks like little smiley faces, doesn't it? But that is the air flowing out of these heavy thunderstorms, and so that's where you may see some gusty winds upwards of 20 to 30, even 40 miles per hour. The cause, we've got a little boundary, a little trough moving through, and that's the cause for these showers and thunderstorms this evening. And then that trough you see out to the west over the western Dakotas, that could bring some more storms late tonight into early tomorrow. Storms taper by about 8 o'clock or so with clear skies overnight. Again, a chance of more storms towards daybreak tomorrow and into tomorrow morning, especially south and west of La Crosse. A slight chance we could see some storms redevelop in the afternoon. SkyTracker really not picking that up, but I can't fully rule that out with all the heat and humidity in place, kind of like we saw today. And then Wednesday, most of the day dry, but another chance of storms as we head into Wednesday night. Now, level 1 risks, both tomorrow and also Wednesday for some gusty winds and hail, locally heavy rainfall with these storms. Again, the higher threat down to the south, and then on Wednesday, the local timing would be mainly Wednesday night and mainly to our west, with those storms gradually weakening as they push east across the area overnight. Rainfall totals could approach a half an inch plus, especially to the west, and again, maybe some locally higher totals near these thunderstorms. Current temperatures in the 80s, but we'll see highs tomorrow similar to today, low to mid 80s, maybe some upper 80s if you see enough sunshine, but another warm and humid day ahead. So storms for some this evening through about 8 o'clock. Chance of more storms towards daybreak tomorrow, 69 for the low. Chance of storms tomorrow morning, slight chance of more storms in the afternoon and tomorrow evening, 86 for the high. Storms Wednesday night, most of Wednesday will be dry with that high of 89, and then another chance of storms on Thursday, 84, and then mainly dry Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. Good timing for the weekend with highs in the mid 80s to around 90 degrees. Small chance of storms next Monday and Tuesday, but very summer-like pattern, lots of warmth and humidity for the next 8 days. Boy, Ken and Emily, I don't think I've seen you since last fall. I think was the last time I did.
Bill, I don't think I've met you.
So it's great to see you guys.
Bill, it's very nice to meet you, albeit TV screen. Yeah. You're doing
Yeah,
an
let's
excellent
shake
job from
hands
there.
through the screen.
Yeah, exactly. Very nice to meet you, finally.
Yeah. The legend, Bill Graw. It's
Yeah.
good to have him back on the screen with us. Thank you, Bill.
Yeah, thank you. Okay, well, hey, it's a good day to pucker up.
That's right. A popular makeup staple, Hey-O, celebrates its national holiday when we come back.
As we get ready to send our kids back to school, many student athletes may already be training for their fall or spring sports. Tuesday on News 8 Now this morning, we'll have a few tips to keep them from developing burnout.
Is it time for new windows or doors? Contact the company who has done the research for you. The best windows and doors installed by the best people. Clear Choice Window and Home Solutions.
We've all seen these ads by Senator Baldwin attacking me. She's lying to you. But that's what career politicians do when they get in trouble. The truth? I was born and live in Wisconsin. I've never run a nursing home, and of course I believe seniors should vote. The false attacks are going to keep coming because she has nothing to run on. Her record has failed us on inflation, the border, and crime. I'm Eric Hovde. I approve this message for this reason. It's time for change.
I'm Tom Hammes from Maxwell White Water Conditioning. Have you been concerned about the quality of your water? Many homes in our area face issues like hard water, high iron, city-added chlorine, acidity, PFAS, and nitrates in their water. These can cause scale buildup, dry skin, stained laundry, health issues, appliance damage, and more. So don't let bad water affect your home and health. Call us today for a professional evaluation and start enjoying cleaner and safer water for you and your family. That's Maxwell White Water Conditioning done right.
Summer fun along the Mississippi River in Prairie du Chien, Wisconsin. Imagine your trip to Prairie du Chien any way you'd want it to be. All of the views, all of the history, all of the fun. Prairie du Chien, Wisconsin, a destination with it all, any way you'd like it to be. Discover more at prairieduchien.org.
A lot has changed since the Overhead Door Company installed its first door in 1921. One thing that hasn't? Our commitment to quality. We set the standard a century ago with the first motorized garage door, and we have not stopped innovating since. Today, you can build your dream door with the DoorView app. And with the OHD Anywhere app, you can control your new door from anywhere. So next time you need a repair or replacement for your garage door, look for the red ribbon and trust 100 years of experience Overhead Door Company.
See the stories you missed or watch them again on our YouTube page. Or find us at news8000.com. You expect more, so thank you for watching News 8 Now.
Today is the day to pucker up.
That's right. July 29th is National Lipstick Day. Lipstick has been used by famous historical figures like Winston Churchill and maybe even George Washington. But the cosmetic staple hasn't always been seen in a positive light.
Yeah, the British Parliament banned lipstick in the 1770s, saying that it could trick men into marriage.
Uh-oh.
Today, most people like to use lipstick to make a statement or pull an outfit together, I'm told.
So if you decide to celebrate National Lipstick Day, you won't be celebrating alone. Many beauty retailers are offering specials today, so celebrate by posting your favorite lipstick pictures using the hashtag National Lipstick Day. And you know what? I'm not a big lipstick girl. I just started wearing it more this year because of my profession, so I don't look washed out on camera.
Right.
I know you can't speak too much on
Yeah,
it.
I mean, I am such a lipstick savant. Yeah, I could name all these shades here in the image, but I won't because that'd be bragging.
Lipstick is helpful though. We all have water bottles in the station that look the same, and I can always figure out which one's mine by my lipstick stain.
It's a sign of ownership.
Exactly, exactly. Everyone, hashtag National Lipstick Day.
Yeah,
Happy
go crazy.
National Lipstick Day. Okay, we'll have another look at tonight's forecast right after the break.
Save money and sleep better during the PM Mismatch Mattress Sale. Twin starting at $159, full start at $249, and queen pillow tops as low as $399. Shop the Mismatch Mattress Sale today only at PM Sleep Center, giving La Crosse a good night's sleep for over 30 years.
Improving your home, improving your life with a better bathroom. In just a day or two, you can enjoy a wonderful new tub or shower that is attractive, easy to care for and safe. New fixtures, shelves for storage, and grab bars for safety. Be safe, be happy, enjoy bathing again. Be even happier with everything new. Comfort Height toilet, vanity, sink, faucet, mirror, light, and new flooring. Call or visit the board store for a prompt free estimate. Get more for less today and every day.
Chevy lets you begin every day fully charged, so you can go farther. And so can your money. Tow with confidence. Plus, stay connected with available OnStar technology. For summer adventures, Chevy's got you. Get 1.9% financing on this 2024 Silverado when you finance with GM Financial. Or get $5,750 total value when you trade in an eligible vehicle. Visit HometownChevy.com.
T-Mobile coverage in my area is wonderful.
We have 8 acres, and it gives you peace of mind to know that you're going to have a reliable signal.
We enjoy hiking. We enjoy the outdoors. The coverage has been great.
And after investing billions to light up our network from big cities to small towns, T-Mobile is America's largest and fastest 5G network. See for yourself. Try T-Mobile's network free for 3 months. Your phone, our network, no strings.
Get 20% off during Hy-Vee's frozen food sack sale. One day only, this Tuesday. That's right, get 20% off all frozen food you can fit in a sack. Get 20% off frozen meals, 20% off frozen pizzas, 20% off frozen breakfast, 20% off frozen treats. Get 20% off all frozen food you can fit in a sack. Don't miss the frozen food sack sale. One day only, this Tuesday. Only at Hy-Vee.
Save money and sleep better during the Mismatch Mattress Sale at PM Sleep Center. Choose from over 15 queen mattresses starting at $599 or less. Shop the Mismatch Mattress Sale only at PM Sleep Center, giving La Crosse a good night's sleep for over 30 years.
Later.
Again, this line of storms pushing south through Vernon County. Get ready in Richland and also Crawford counties. You could see some of these storms. They shouldn't last all that long. We'll see a dry night for most of the overnight, but muggy. Lows in the mid to upper 60s to near 70. Chance of more storms towards daybreak tomorrow, and then a slight chance of more storms later tomorrow, and another round of storms Wednesday night and into Thursday. Pretty active week ahead. Guys, back to you.
All right. Yeah, you know it's a serious dog days of summer week when it's humid across the 8-day.
Oh my gosh, I know it's going to feel like Houston. All right, thank you so much for joining us at 5. We'll see you at 6.